Welcome back in, Hawks fans. It's your boy Bryce Lewis back for your Atlanta Hawks wrap up right here. And, obviously we're coming off a tough loss tonight to the Utah Jazz. People say surprisingly good Utah Jazz. Lost 125 to 119 tonight. And tonight's story was just, we couldn't overcome our cold streaks, and Utah was hot from three. Especially two guys, Lauri Markkanen and Malik Beasley, were hot from three. I mean, Lauri Markkanen is known as a hot killer. Last year in Cleveland, he gave the Hawks issues. This year, first game out, giving the Hawks issues. He had 32 and 8 tonight, 6 of 8 from three. Obviously, he's a tough matchup for anybody in the league. He's a three that's like 6'11". So, that was tough, and he really beat us in this game. Also, Malik Beasley really also as well. He had 6 of 10 from three, and that was tough. I mean, it was one of those things where, Hawks, first quarter was okay. Then they kind of let Utah take advantage of it. And later in the first and second quarter, Utah dominated that quarter. Third quarter, Hawks came back out with energy, played well defensively, was able to get the lead back. Actually had a 10-point lead at one point in this game, but just could not hold that lead. And it was tough shutting, especially at the end of the third. They were able to ride the momentum at the end of the third, making a 7-0, 8-0 run to get into the fourth, and then they were just able to take it from there. Kessler also caused issues for the Hawks. Size has always caused the Hawks issues, and Lauri Markkanen and Kessler were two guys tonight for Utah who caused the Hawks issues, and it was difficult for them all night long. But also Trey had a slow start, and I've noticed in the games that I feel like Trey, when he starts slow, we either are trailing or we're tied. And I think that's also hurting the Hawks, because it's not even, and sometimes it's not even Trey's taking bad shots all the time. Sometimes he's getting into the paint. He just isn't making it. He's just not knocking them down. And then sometimes, listen, you can make an argument the Hawks sometimes don't have the best whistle in the league. People say DeAndre and Onyeka Okongwu don't really have good whistles. Sometimes Hawks don't get certain calls. And this year they've been better, and Nate said it. They've been better about handling not getting calls and not letting it affect their play. You might have seen it a little bit tonight, but I mean, it was just one of those things where it was just Utah was getting to the free throw line tonight, and that really gave them the advantage. Because that helps, Obviously, rebounding. Hawks won the rebounding, not the battle tonight. It had 17 offensive rebounds. You think, you had them in rebounds and offensive rebounds, but like I said, it was the three-point shot. The three-point shot was the issue. Utah was 17 of 39 tonight. That's 44% from three. That's hard. It's hard to beat a team in the league shooting 44% from three. Hawks 29%, 8 of 28. We've always talked about the Hawks not obviously being the same shooting team they've been in the past, so that has came back to haunt them again tonight. Outside of that, a lot of the game was even. I know Utah had a lot of free throws in the game as well. It was just one of those things. Like I said, Utah just came out and played a good game. Hawks got a rebound. They have the 76ers tomorrow coming in, so that's going to be big for them. Obviously, coming off of this is a back-to-back with 76ers tomorrow. So, you got to put this game behind you and get ready for tomorrow night against those guys. They're going to come in and try to get back to 500. They're 5-6 right now, currently on the season. So the Hawks, they're 7-4 right now, sitting. You knew the stretch schedule coming up is going to be tough. There's no reason to put your head down right now. You just got to continue to fight through, continue to grind. And I think that they'll be fine. I think, like I said, it'll just be important to go and try to reverse today's struggles into tomorrow's successes. So I think the Hawks are in a good position. The entire starting unit tonight had actually scored double digits. And I think that's something, obviously, if you think about realistically, that's not bad. You look at that and you want your starters to be good. You got Murray with 26, led the team in scoring, 26, 6 and 5. Trey, 22, 4 and 9. DeAndre, 22 and 3. John, 15 and 4. Clint, 15 and 19. Justin Holiday was the leading guy off the bench with 10 points. The highest guy after that was Okongwu with 4. You probably want a little bit more from your bench tonight. Obviously, AJ Griffin only had one shot he made tonight. But he's not going to have the night like he had against the Milwaukee Bucks every night. So, I mean, these are just things that, like I said, contributed to the loss tonight. Utah, like I said, is a good team. Utah, I feel like watching them play, they maximize their players' successes. You have a guy who's a floor general and Mike Conley. You got Jordan Clarkson, who is a scorer. He's been scoring for years. He averages 20 points out of the game as a sixth man, now starting, still averaging 20-plus points a game. Like I said, Lauri Markkanen, solid player in the game. You got Kessler, who seems like he'll be a really solid center for him this year. Beasley giving him good shots if he plays like that tonight. I mean, Utah and Horton Tucker, I mean, that boy, we thought Horton Tucker was one of the worst players in the game, and now he's You know, this was the Horton Tucker the Lakers thought they had his rookie year, not what we saw last year. And, you know, he's playing really well for him this year, and that's really helping Utah's rhythm and chemistry and giving them the win tonight against the Hawks. So, you know, Hawks just got to rebound. Like I said, you got the Sixers tomorrow. Got to put this game behind you, look at the film, and get ready for Sixers coming in tomorrow. So, you know, you got to get ready for that. And I think the Hawks are going to be ready to bounce back tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We're going to hope for the best. And, yeah. So that was your Atlanta Hawks wrap up. Let's go, guys. Hawks trying to bounce back tomorrow against the Sixers. So we'll see.